Hello, everyone. So let's see. Today we're going to be doing the amazing human body reading. So let's take a look at this one. We're going to be doing the reading about the amazing human body. Are you ready? Ready?
No, ready.
No.
No. Funny people. Funny. All right. Let's start with this one here. The amazing human body. Amy. Silly. And we're going to start this one with Amy. Amy, help me read the first page.
Hi, I'm Professor Esther Hester. As a scientist, I get to study a lot of amazing things.
Good. What is a professor?
I don't know.
You don't know. A professor is a college teacher. College teacher. Hmm? A teacher for students. One of the big school teacher.
I don't know.
Professor
Yeah.
for the college. Professor Esther Hester. As a scientist, and she's a scientist, she's a professor and a scientist. I get to study a lot of amazing things. Then we got part 2. Elsa, help me read page 2.
One of them, something that everyone has, including you. You is including you, including you is the human body.
Human.
Human body.
Yeah, human is just another word for people. The people body, not the dog body, not the alien body.
This is too scary.
It's not scary. It's a body. Well, it's a skeleton, actually. Part of the body. Inside the body, you have a skeleton. No skeleton for you. All right, so there is our skeleton. Remember that one too. One of them is something that everyone has, including you. It's the human body. So we're going to go over these different parts of the body. So we have the bones that are inside of our body, and then we also have this part here. These are called the lungs. Lungs, easy to remember because the Chinese word for lung, cold, is this one here. But it doesn't have the same meaning. Lungs are used for something. What do we use the lungs for? What do we do with our lungs?
I don't know.
Is that the part of the body that goes wom 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 wom?
Maybe.
Maybe. No, not that one. That one's not the wom wom. Huh. Amy, do you know what that's for?
Wait.
Wait. Lungs. Do. Where else I go? Else gone. Gone. We've got the lungs, which help us to breathe. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. So those are what our lungs are for. We use our lungs for breathing. It's a little more complicated than that. There's more to it, but breathing is kind of their main role for breathing. And of course, there's something that we need from that breathing. How about this one? King.
Which one?
Did you know?
Did you know that the human body has more than 200 bones? The bones in your body are connected to each other, and altogether they make you skeleton.
Yeah, skeleton. So the bones are all connected. When something is connected, it means that it's together. Inside the body, you've got bone number 1, bone number 2, and they are connected. They're connected to each other, and all together, they make your skeleton. So what is this called?
The skeleton.
Very good. Elsa, what's that?
Skeleton.
Good. King, what's that?
Skeleton.
And how many bones are in the skeleton?
200.
200.
200. Yeah, technically it's 206. Do you know how many bones are in a baby? How many bones does a baby have?
I don't know.
Is it more or less?
Less.
Less bones. You think a baby has less bones? Okay, could be, maybe. Elsa, do you think a baby has more bones or less bones?
Less ones.
Less. How about King? Do you think a baby has more bones or less bones?
Less one.
Less. Everybody says less. Well, the baby has 300 bones. About 300. It's more like 280, I think. 280. Babies have lots of bones. And actually, as they grow older, some of those bones will fuse together to create one bone instead of two. But when they first start out, babies are squishy and wiggly, so they have a lot of bones. Then we have this one here. Help me read this one, Amy.
The largest bone in your body is the thigh bone.
Thigh.
Thigh bone.
Yeah.
The smallest bone is in your ear, and it helps you hear.
So we got the biggest bone or the largest bone and the smallest bone. What is the biggest bone in your body?
Thigh bone.
Thigh bone. Do you know what the thigh is?
I don't know.
It's part of your leg.
Let me...
Part of your leg. What part of your leg do you think it is? So is the thigh the top part of the leg, or is it the bottom part of the leg? Which one do you think is the thigh? Number 1 or number 2?
Number 1.
Number 1. Going with number 1. It looks the longest here. Yep, that one's correct. Ding ding. It is number 1. So this one is your thigh bone. And you've got 2 of them too. Thigh bone. And then of course you have the smallest bone, which is located inside your ear. Your ear's got lots of bones in there. And that's where the smallest bone is. The largest bone's in your leg, your thigh. And then the smallest bone is in your ear. How about this one here? Ding. Elsa.
Okay. Your bones give your body this shape.
It's
With-
shape.
In shape. Without them, would be nothing to help you up.
Very good. So if we didn't have bones, our body would just go, and then we'd be wobbling around. We wouldn't have anything hard inside of our body. Have you ever seen a body without bones? It's just skin and meat, and it just flaps on the ground, and then we go like this. Hello? Hello? Next part here. King.
Bones also protect the soft parts inside your body. The skull is like a helmet for your brain, and the ribs are like armor protecting your heart and lungs.
Heart and lungs.
Heart and lungs.
Yeah. So we've got the bones also protect the soft parts inside your body. The skull, which is your head bone, the skull is all of this bone here. Basically, all of this head bone is your skull, and your skull is used to protect your brain. inside, because your brain's very important. We use our brain to think. So in order to think properly, you have to be able to keep it protected. And you use a very hard bone, dong, 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 that goes along the outside to help protect it or keep it safe. And then, of course, we have our ribs, which are these bones that go along our body. And these bones all help to protect our heart and our lungs. The heart is the part that pumps the blood, thump, 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 thump. And the lungs help us with our breathing. We have 2 lungs, and then we have 1 heart. Ribs are like armor. Armor is something that people usually wear long time ago, but it's kind of a protection, protective armor. Like a police officer would wear armor, or you even have a kind of knight's armor. From years and years and years ago, the old knights would wear a kind of armor, like this one here, A-R-M-O-R, armor. This stuff here this is a knight's armor. The knights would use this armor to help protect their body, to keep them safe, because they were going shing, shing, shing. And whenever the sword would hit them, they wanted to still be safe, because our skin and bones can't protect us from that. So they'd use something else to help protect their body. So this one is a kind of armor. It's a suit of armor. But for just normal things, we use our ribs to protect us. That's our armor, our skull and other things. So the bones are actually our armor that are helping to protect the organs inside of our body, such as our brain and our heart and our lungs and stomach. No, the stomach doesn't have any armor. It's all squishy. Then we have this one here. Next. Amy.
The places where bones meet are called joints. Your elbows and knees are joints. So are your knuckles, wrists, and shoulders. Joints allow different parts of your skeleton to move.
Yep. So we have joints. Joints is the place where the 2 bones meet, and you're still able to actually move between those 2 bones because they're not really they're still connected by a joint. So this is a joint. Here we have our shoulder is one joint, plus we also have our wrist, which is another joint. This one is the wrist, and we also have shoulders, wrist, knees. What's a knee?
On the leg.
Yeah, on the leg. So from the top leg to the bottom part of the leg, you've got your knee, and then you have elbow. What's the elbow?
I don't know.
It's on the arm. This one here. Elbow. And then we have the wrist goes up to the hand, and of course the knuckles are on our fingers. We can move our fingers because of our knuckles. Knuckle, 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 knuckle. So all of these joints on the fingers are all called knuckles. How many knuckles do you have?
10.
10? Are you sure?
Sure.
On one hand?
Oh, 5.
5? Huh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I have 14 on just one hand.
Oh.
Remember, your finger doesn't just bend in one place. It actually bends here and here and here. You've got 3 knuckles. 1 knuckle, 2 knuckle, 3 knuckles. 3 knuckles just on one finger. And then, of course, you have your thumb, which has 2 knuckles here. It's got this one here, And then, of course, it kind of connects to the wrist, but that's part of the wrist. I wouldn't call that one a wrist. So the knuckles you can actually see are popping out of the skin like this one here. Knuckles, knuckles, and then down here, knuckles. So those are the knuckles, which are the joints on your fingers. Next one. How about Elsa?
Yeah.
Yeah. Read the second page, Elsa. Page 2.
Your body also has hundreds of muscles. Many of them connect to your bones. These muscles put on the bones, pull on the bones. They are actually attached to. That's how your body moves.
Yeah. So we use our muscle. The muscle inside of our body is this part here. It's the 肌肉, the meat. Not the meat. No, yeah, kind of the meat, yeah.
I like chicken.
The muscle helps, not that kind of 肌肉. That one is the muscle helps to pull on our bones. So whenever we want to bend our arm up, it's because we're using the muscle to pull on the bones. These muscles pull on the bones they're attached to. So when something is attached, it's the same as being connected to. So the muscle it's attached to the bone. So when you pull the muscle, it pulls the bone. And that allows your body to move. Body number 1. All right, and then of course we have the heart. King, let's do the heart, King.
Okay.
One muscle is your heart. It's about the size of your fist. The heart's job is to pump. Heart's job is to pump blood. Your heart beats all the time more than 10
100.
100.
And then it's got the 000, which is 1,000.
100,000 times a day.
Yeah, 100,000 times a day. Very good. So it says that this muscle here this is just one of the muscles inside of our body. This one is called our heart. The heart's job is to pump blood. Blood is the red stuff that's inside your body. Usually if you get cut, then the blood comes out. And it's red. It's red. It comes out red. So that's what we call blood. The blood is something that helps to carry things through our body that our body needs. Your heart beats all the time, more than 100,000 times a day. So there's our heart. And it says the heart is the size of your fist. What is a fist? This is a hand. This is a fist, yeah. So when you open your hand, it's called a hand. I have a hand. Shake my hand. And when I close my hand, it's called a fist. I have a fist. Oh.
I don't have a hand.
You don't have a hand?
Yes.
Did you lose it?
Yes.
Where did it go?
They go to Amy's house.
Oh, I see. That's not good. All right. How about Amy? Read this one, Amy.
Muscles, like your heart, need energy to do their jobs. That energy comes from the food you eat, which is broken up into very tiny pieces called molecules. Molecules. Your blood carries these molecules to all the parts of your body.
So inside your body, you've got these, I guess they're using trucks to show them as molecules. Molecules are just very, very tiny pieces of food. So when you eat food, it gets broken up into very tiny pieces called molecules. So we call them molecules. And then the molecules get carried with they go with your blood through the rest of the parts of your body. And then your body can absorb and use those different pieces. Molecules. Then we have this one here. Elsa, there are the lungs. Lungs.
Sure, I can't see it.
Wait for it.
Okay. I can see it too.
What did you do, Elsa?
Hmm.
Hmm?
Hmm? I closed the door. I only can see a big me.
A big U. Touch your screen.
Eh?
Touch.
Hmm.
It didn't work. Wrong button. La da 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 da. Wait for Elsa to come back. And there she goes. Hello, Elsa.
Hello, teacher.
Try again, Elsa.
Okay. All of the plants of your body also need a kind of matter called oxygen.
Oxygen.
That's why you
That's where.
lunge. That's where you lunge come in. They pull air into your body so that oxygen.
Oxygen.
Oxygen that is in the air can get into your body.
Into your body?
Blood.
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 Blood. Very good. The blood, the oxygen goes into the blood from the air, and the air goes into your lungs when you're breathing. When you breathe in, air goes in, and the lungs take the oxygen out and then push out everything else that it doesn't need. So that oxygen helps to go into your lungs, and then goes into your lungs, take out the oxygen and carry it away with your blood. Ding. Yeah, something like that. Oxygen. And then we have the brain. Beep, boop, beep, boop, boop, boop. The computer of our body. This is our body's computer, which is a brain. Do you have a brain?
What is brain?
It's inside your head.
Oh, no.
No? Oh, you're like the scarecrow from The Wizard of Oz. If I only had a brain. No. There was one that had no brain, then there was one that had no heart, and then there was one that had no courage. He was always scared. He was a lion, but he was scared. The Wizard of Oz. All right, I think it's King's turn. King.
He is not here.
He's here. What makes sure?
Wait for King.
King? I think King is not working right now. We'll have to skip him for now. Amy!
What makes sure that your heart pumps, your blood flows, your lungs breathe, and you're working straight? Your brain is like a computer that helps your control and
Helps you control.
helps you control and keep track of the things going on inside your body.
Yeah, your brain is telling the rest of your body what to do. Do this, do that, do that, do that. Go over there and So your brain is a very important function. It even tells your body to do things that you don't know you're telling it to do, such as breathe. You breathe because your brain tells your body to breathe. Not because you tell your body to breathe, but because your brain is telling your body to breathe. You control the brain, but sometimes it does things that you're not even sure that you're telling it to do. These are just natural things. Your brain knows how to do it already. And then, of course, we have our 5 senses. The senses are the things that how we figure out what's going on outside of the body. Let's take a look at this one. King. Is it working now, King?
No.
Elsa. 3, 2, 1. Okay, Elsa, your turn, Elsa.
Okay.
What is going on with Elsa's tablet? What's happening, Elsa?
I don't know.
What's wrong with your tablet? You cannot see?
Yes, I can see.
Okay. You keep leaving and coming back and leaving and coming back. Wait a minute. Help me read this one, Elsa.
And do you know what helps you need to
Keep track.
Keep track of what's going outside your body. The 5
Main senses. Sight.
Sight, hear, smells,
Hearing.
hearing, smell, taste, and touch.
Yes. Your sight, hearing, smell, taste, and touch. We have 5 senses. Sight is what you can see. Hearing is what you can hear, what you listen to, your sounds. Smell is used from our ding ding. Wow, I smell food. Smells good. Taste, eating food. Taste isn't about eating, though. It's about tasting it to see whether it's good or whether it's bad. So you can taste something and say, ooh, that's not good. And then you don't eat it. So your sense of taste can actually help to save you, to help you. And then, of course, we have touch. Touch, 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 touch. We can feel things because of our sense of touch. And why do we have these senses, Amy?
Your sense organs are your eyes, ears, nose, tongue, and skin. These organs gather information about
Information.
information about the world and send it to your brain.
Yeah, your sense organs. So you've got your eyes, ears, mouth, well, not mouth, tongue, nose, and of course your skin. Now, a lot of people like to say that we can touch because of our hands. We use our hands to touch, 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 touch. But it's actually the skin that's on our hands that we use for touching. So the reason why you can feel things along your body is because of your skin. Your skin have little organs on it that help you to feel things. So that is our sense of touch. If you want to know if something is too hot or too cold, we use our hands. But you can also use another part of your body. You can use your foot to touch the water, to know if the water is too hot or too cold, to go swimming. You can even use your mouth to touch something to see if it's too hot or too cold. Like tea. Is the tea hot? Yes, yes, yes. So those are our senses, the 5 main senses, and these help us to know what's going on outside the body. Next one, King.
He's not here.
I don't know, maybe he's here, but I don't know if he's working. King? Maybe not. I don't know. Okay, Elsa.
Okay. Your bone, your muscles, your
Muscles.
muscles, your lungs, your
Lung.
Ben-
Lungs. Lungs.
lungs.
Mm.
Your bone,
来，脑子
your brain, your
brain. Yeah.
brain, your senses, your
Sense.
senses,
No S on the
Senses.
end of that one, just sense.
sense.
Yeah.
Orange, that's
Organs.
against. That's a lot of paste.
Parts.
When you put them all together, you get something amazing. Your body.
Your body, yeah, very good. All right, so with the human body, we've got a lot of different parts of the human body. Let me take a look at the different parts of this one here. So let's see. All right, so I will ask you, I'm going to ask you some questions based on the different parts of the human body. So from this reading, I'll go for page 1, and we'll ask some questions and see if you remember the answers to them, okay? The first one, we have different parts of the human body. We have our bones. What do we call all of our bones inside of our body?
Skeleton.
Amy! Very good. Yeah, the skeleton. Skeleton is all of the bones that go inside of our body. So with this skeleton, what is the biggest bone inside the body?
Thigh bone.
Amy! Yeah, very good. Elsa, 加油. Go, go, go. The thigh bone. The thigh bone, which is on our leg, is the biggest bone in our body. What is the smallest bone?
Ear bone.
Elsa! Okay, yeah, it's the ear bone. The ear bones is the smallest bone inside of the body. Next question. Which bone protects our brain?
Hidden.
Which bone protects our brain?
I don't know.
Helps keep your brain safe, which is this one here. Ow. What's this bone? Haha, I stumped Amy. Amy's going, burned out. That one's called the skull.
Oh, skull.
S-K-U-L-L, skull. Which the S-K actually makes a SG sound, S-G sound. Skull. And then, of course, we have the bones that help to protect our heart and our lungs. What are these bones here? Ow. Right here.
Lungs.
Huh? The lungs are inside. Inside has the lungs, but the bones that go along the outside, those are called ribs.
Oh, ribs.
Yeah, the
Okay.
ribs. They go like this. Shing! I will save you. And inside you have the heart and the lungs. Next, what are the? We'll go with what's this? What's this?
Finger. Arm.
Finger and arm. Going with the basic one, huh? What do we call the part where the two bones connect and it can bend?
Elbows.
Elbows. Well, that's the elbow. Elbow.
Oh.
But the elbow is a kind of
Armor.
armor. Armor is something we use to protect something. This one is a joint. Got it? Joint.
Okay.
And then we have the different joints. What's this joint? Elbow.
Elbow.
What is this joint?
Knee.
Knee. Yeah, very good. What is this joint?
Armor.
Huh?
Shoulder.
Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. That was the shoulders. So we've got the shoulder joint. And what's this one?
Wrist.
Yes, that one is the wrist.
Oh my God.
Elsa's thinking, how does she remember this? I don't know. Because when we're reading, it's
don't know
good to
too.
take notes. And then we have this one here. The finger joints are called what? What are these joints called? Ding, 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 ding.
Finger joints.
Finger joints? Yeah. Yeah. They're called knuckles. Say knuckles.
Knuckles.
Knuckles. Very good. And what's this? What do we call that?
Armor.
Armora? Muscle.
Oh, muscle.
Muscle. Do you have a muscle, Amy?
No.
No? Everybody has a muscle. You may have a smaller muscle, but you still have a muscle. Everybody's got muscles. Muscle.
Yeah.
Girl muscle, boy muscles, everybody's got muscles. Especially since there's a very important muscle that's inside of your body. What's the most important muscle inside your body? The one muscle that is super important.
Heart.
Very good. It's called the heart. Boom, 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 boom. And Elsa, how many times does the heart pump every day?
24.
24 times? Boom, boom. There's 2. Boom, boom. There's 4. Boom, boom. 8, 10, 12, 14, 18, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24. Okay, you can't pump anymore. You're done.
100,000.
Yeah, 100,000. That's the 00000. 100,
Oh my God.
100,000. 100,000, that very big number. Good job, Amy. 100,000, your heart pumps more than 100,000 times a day. And then, of course, we have food. We need food. Why do we need food? What does food give us?
You are healthy.
Make us healthy? It does. But we eat food so that we can be healthy and have what? What do you want to have?
Have meat.
Meat. You're making fat? It does do that too sometimes. Certain different foods do that. But the food helps to give us energy.
What is energy?
Energy is something that makes you so you're not tired. You have to have energy, so we eat food. Otherwise, we get sleepy. I'm sleepy. This is why they say that breakfast is super important. You should eat breakfast every day. That way you go to school and you have the energy to think and to write and to do your work. Otherwise, you're, huh? I'm too sleepy. We'll make sure. I didn't eat breakfast. I'm hungry. I'm sleepy. So that's what energy does. Energy makes you bloop, ding, 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 go, go, go. Ready to go, ready to think, ready to run. So we eat food so that we can get energy. And then we eat lunch, we get more energy. We eat dinner, we get more energy to go to sleep.
Yeah.
Run and play. Yeah, try to run. And then, of course, we have the part of our body. What part of our body helps to take oxygen? Helps to
What is
breathe
the
air.
oxygen?
It's in the air.
Oh, lungs.
Yeah, there you go. We use our lungs to get the oxygen from the air. Take it in and take the oxygen out. So next part, what part of our body helps us to think?
Brain.
Amy's getting energy right now.
Brain.
Yeah, that's our brain. Our brain helps us to think. It helps us to walk straight. It helps us to do a lot of things. And then, of course, we have our 5 senses. Elsa, what are the 5 senses? We have sight. Hold on. You can tell me the organs. We have sight,
Is
hearing,
nose.
taste, smell, and touch. So what do we use to see?
You should see the eyes.
Yes, we see with our eyes. What do we use to hear?
Hear with our ear.
Ear, very good. What do we use to smell?
Smell Amy.
Weird.
To smell, use the nose.
Yes, we use our nose to smell. And what do we use to taste?
Taste.
Tongue.
Tongue.
Yeah, the tongue. And what do we use for our sense of touch?
Touch the hand.
Nope. It is something on the hands, but it's not the hands. What's on your hands that can help you touch? What's on the outside? What is this? This stuff right here.
Bone.
The bone, not the bone. This one here.
It's Amy.
No, it's this stuff here. What's this called, Elsa? Amy, what is it?
Muscle.
Muscles. The muscles inside. What's on the outside?
Skin.
Yeah, there you go. Skin. Our skin is what helps us to touch and feel something, our skin. So those are our 5 sense organs. The 5 sense organs, we got the eyes, the ears, the tongue, the nose, and skin. Skin. Next, let's see. Oh, that's kind of all we had for that one. So that's enough for the human body. So we're going to stop on this one, and that's enough here.